Have you ever looked at your snake plant and thought, why aren't you growing? Does it spark joy to see it seemingly stuck in time? Perhaps it's been sitting in the same corner for months or even years, and still looks like the same few leaves you brought home. We all want our plants to thrive, to bring life and vibrancy to our homes. Meanwhile, you're scrolling online, seeing lush, thick snake plants in perfect little pots. These plants radiate a quiet strength, a sense of calm and resilience. What are they doing that you're not? Well, you're not alone. The truth is, snake plants are survivors, but survival isn't the same as thriving. Just like we tidy our homes to create a joyful and harmonious space, we can also encourage our snake plants to reach their full potential. And if you want yours to grow faster and fuller, there's a simple formula: good care and smart tricks. It's about understanding their needs, respecting their natural rhythm, and creating an environment where they can truly flourish. Let me show you how. Snake plants, unlike some of their leafy companions, have a different approach to growth. They don't rush to produce new leaves every few weeks. Instead, they focus their energy on building a strong foundation, their roots. These roots, called rhizomes, are the heart of the snake plant's energy storage system. Imagine these rhizomes as a hidden reservoir, patiently collecting and storing energy until the conditions are just right, until your plant has enough light, nutrients, and space. It won't tap into this reservoir for outward growth. It's like waiting for all the ingredients to be perfectly aligned before creating a delicious and nourishing meal. So, before we can encourage faster, more vibrant growth, we need to understand what might be slowing it down. We need to address the root of the matter, quite literally. If you take just one thing from this video, let it be this: snake plants crave light. Yes, they can tolerate low light conditions, even a dark corner for a while. They are masters of resilience after all, but to truly grow, to flourish and expand their leaves, they need light. Imagine only eating just enough to stay alive, but never feeling truly nourished, never having the energy to pursue your passions. That's your snake plant in low light. It's surviving, but not thriving. It's like having a beautifully organized home, but lacking the soft, warm glow of lamplight to make it truly inviting. To unlock your snake plant's growth potential, we need to bathe it in the right kind of light. Not harsh, direct sunlight which can scorch its leaves, but gentle, indirect light that nourishes and energizes. Now let's talk about what goes unseen but is so important for your snake plant: the soil. The foundation of a happy plant life. Just as our homes need a clear flow of energy, your snake plant's roots need a clear flow of air and water. You see, snake plants are succulents, designed by nature to thrive in drier conditions. Their roots are not meant to sit in soggy soil. It makes them feel cramped and suffocated, just like we do in a cluttered room. This is where drainage comes in. Imagine a light and airy room where everything has its place. That's what well-draining soil provides for your snake plant's roots. A good cactus or succulent mix is ideal, allowing water to pass through easily. For those who want to give their plant the very best, consider adding elements like perlite, bark, or even a bit of sand. These amendments create air pockets, preventing the soil from becoming too dense and allowing those precious roots to breathe. Watering. It seems so simple, yet it's where many snake plant owners go wrong. We often shower our plants with too much love, thinking we're nurturing them. But with snake plants, less is more. Overwatering is like holding on to things we don't need. It only creates clutter and weighs us down. The key is to listen to what your plant needs. And how do we do that? With a gentle touch, of course. Before you reach for that watering can, take a moment to feel the soil. Gently press your finger into the soil about 2 inches deep. What do you feel? Is the soil still slightly damp? If so, your snake plant has enough moisture for now, and watering it would be like adding unnecessary items to an already organized drawer. It disrupts the balance, but if the soil feels dry, like a crisp autumn leaf, then it's time for a good watering. And when we water, we want to water deeply, allowing the water to soak all the way through to the roots. It's about giving generously when needed, rather than offering small sips that never truly quench the thirst. Just as we nourish our bodies with wholesome food, our snake plants benefit from a little nourishment too. But just like with our tidying festivals, we don't need to go overboard. A gentle approach to fertilizing is key. During the spring and summer months, when your snake plant is actively growing, think of offering it a small, nourishing treat. A diluted solution of houseplant or succulent fertilizer once a month. This provides the plant with a little boost of energy, like a cup of green tea after a long day of tidying. However, when winter arrives, it's time for our snake plants to rest and recharge, just as we embrace the calmness of the season. During this period, it's best to hold back on the fertilizer and allow the plant to conserve its energy. Remember, forcing growth when it's not the natural rhythm can lead to imbalance. Just like we declutter our homes to create a sense of peace, we want to respect our plants' natural cycles and provide nourishment in a way that sparks joy for both of us. Have you ever noticed those adorable little baby snake plants sprouting at the base of a mature plant? These tiny offshoots are not just cute, they are a sign of a healthy and thriving plant. We call these offshoots pups, and they hold the key to a fuller, more vibrant look for your indoor garden. These pups are essentially new plants that can grow into mature snake plants themselves. Just like a tidy home brings a sense of peace, a thriving snake plant with healthy pups brings joy. Imagine walking into a room filled with lush greenery, each plant contributing to a serene and calming atmosphere. To encourage these pups, it's essential to provide your snake plant with ample space and light. A spacious pot allows the roots to spread out, giving the plant the freedom to grow and produce more pups. Remember, just as we feel cramped in a cluttered space, so do our plant friends. A cluttered environment can stunt their growth and limit their potential to produce new offshoots. Give your snake plant room to breathe, and it will reward you with an abundance of these delightful little pups. The more space it has, the more energy it can direct towards creating new growth. Light, as we've discussed, is crucial for growth. Without adequate light, your snake plant may struggle to produce pups, as it won't have the energy it needs to thrive. When your snake plant receives adequate light, it thrives and directs its energy toward producing these beautiful pups. Natural light is best, so placing your plant near a window can make a significant difference. So find a bright spot in your home and let your snake plant bask in the glow, encouraging those little ones to flourish. The right amount of light can transform your plant into a pup-producing powerhouse. Remember, a happy and healthy snake plant is more likely to produce pups. So continue to shower it with the care and attention we've discussed throughout this journey. Regular watering, proper soil, and occasional feeding can all contribute to its overall health. With a little patience and the right environment, you'll soon have a pot overflowing with these charming little additions. Each pup is a testament to your dedication and care, turning your home into a green oasis. Propagation, my dear friends, is the art of multiplying joy. Just as tidying can spark a desire to share the joy of organization with others, propagating your snake plant allows you to share the gift of greenery. One of the simplest methods is through leaf cuttings. Select a healthy leaf from your snake plant and, using a clean, sharp knife or scissors, cut it into sections, ensuring each section has a node. These nodes are where the roots will sprout, just as joy sprouts from a tidy home. Once you have your leaf sections, you can choose to root them in water or directly in soil. For water propagation, simply place the cuttings in a glass or jar with the bottom inch or two submerged. Change the water every few days to prevent stagnation. If you prefer soil propagation, dip the cut end of each section in rooting hormone, optional but helpful, and plant them in a well-draining potting mix. Keep the soil lightly moist and place the cuttings in a warm, bright location away from direct sunlight. Just as our homes require occasional decluttering and reorganizing, our plant companions may also signal a need for more space and fresh beginnings. It's a natural part of their growth cycle, much like how we need to refresh our living spaces to feel more comfortable and organized. Our plants, especially those like the snake plant, can show us when they need a change. They communicate through various signs that indicate it's time for a new pot or a different environment. Paying attention to these signs can help ensure they continue to thrive and bring joy to our homes. Repotting, while seemingly daunting, can be a truly joyful experience for both you and your snake plant. It's an opportunity to bond with your plant, understand its needs better, and provide it with the care it deserves. Plus, it can be a therapeutic activity for you as well. How can you tell if your snake plant is yearning for a new home? There are several signs to look out for, and being aware of these can make the process smoother and more rewarding. One telltale sign is roots bursting out of the drainage holes at the bottom of the pot. This indicates that the plant has outgrown its current container and needs more space to continue growing healthily. Imagine feeling constricted in your clothing. Your plant experiences a similar sensation when its roots have outgrown their container. This can lead to stress and hinder the plant's growth, much like how tight clothing can make us feel uncomfortable and restricted. Another indication is the plant physically lifting itself out of the pot. This happens when the roots push the plant upwards, signaling that they need more room to spread out and grow. Just as we strive for upward growth and expansion in our lives, so do our plant friends. They reach for the light and need space to grow, just as we need room to stretch and develop in our personal and professional lives. If you notice your snake plant perched precariously atop the soil surface, it's a clear sign that it's time for a more spacious abode. This instability can affect the plant's health and growth, making it essential to provide a more stable environment. Additionally, if your snake plant seems to be drying out much faster than usual, despite regular watering, it could mean the roots have filled the pot, leaving little room for soil and moisture. This can lead to dehydration and stress for the plant. It's akin to a cluttered drawer where items are difficult to find. The roots have taken over, leaving little space for anything else. This overcrowding can prevent the plant from absorbing the necessary nutrients and water it needs to thrive. This is akin to a cluttered drawer where items are difficult to find. The roots have taken over, leaving little space for anything else. Organizing and decluttering the drawer, or in this case, repotting the plant, can make a significant difference. Remember, repotting is not a punishment, but rather an act of love and care. It's about providing your plant with the best possible environment to grow and flourish. Think of it as giving your plant a fresh start and a new lease on life. By providing your snake plant with a more spacious and comfortable home, you are nurturing its growth and allowing it to thrive. A well-cared-for plant not only looks beautiful, but also contributes to a healthier and more vibrant living space for you. The silent cries of our green companions. Just like humans, snake plants communicate their needs through subtle cues. It's up to us to understand their language and respond with care. A slight yellowing of the leaves, for example, might be a gentle plea for less water. Imagine their roots, like us, feeling overwhelmed by too much generosity. On the other hand, wrinkled or curling leaves tell a story of thirst. Can you imagine the relief a gentle rain brings to parched earth? That's what a good watering does for your snake plant, and if the stems feel mushy, it's as if the plant is saying, "Please, dear friend, I need better drainage to thrive." Remember, each leaf, each stem, holds a story. By observing these subtle signs, we can better understand and meet our plant's needs, fostering a deeper connection between us and the natural world. As we've journeyed together through the world of snake plant care, haven't you felt a sense of calm and purpose wash over you? It's a journey that not only nurtures the plant, but also nurtures our own well-being. The act of caring for a living thing, watching it grow and thrive, brings a unique sense of fulfillment and peace. Remember the joy of finding the perfect spot for your plant, where it basks in the warm glow of indirect sunlight. It's like finding a sanctuary within your home, a place where your plant can absorb the light it needs to flourish. This simple act of positioning your plant just right can make all the difference in its growth and vitality. It's like finding a quiet corner in a bustling city, a place for your plant to breathe and thrive. This cozy nook becomes a haven, not just for the plant, but for you as well. It's a reminder that even in the busiest of lives, we can carve out small spaces of tranquility and growth, and the satisfaction of feeling the soil dry and ready for a deep, nourishing watering. It's a tactile connection to the earth, a moment where you can feel the life force of your plant. This simple act of watering becomes a ritual, a moment of mindfulness in your day. It's a reminder of the simple pleasures in life, the quiet moments that bring us closer to nature's rhythm. These moments, though small, are profound. They ground us, reminding us of the beauty and simplicity of the natural world. Trust the process and embrace the journey. As you continue to care for your snake plant, remember that each step is part of a larger journey. It's not just about the end result, but about the process itself. Now, as you embark on your own journey of nurturing a thriving snake plant, remember this: perfection is not the goal. Each plant is unique, and so is each journey. Embrace the imperfections and learn from them. It's about the connection, the joy of watching your plant flourish under your care. This connection is a two-way street. As you care for your plant, it brings joy and a sense of accomplishment into your life. Just as we embrace the unique beauty of each individual, so too should we embrace the individual growth patterns of our plants. Each variety of snake plant has its own charm and characteristics, making the journey even more fascinating. Some may sprout new growth quickly, while others may take their time, savoring each stage of development. This diversity in growth patterns teaches us patience and appreciation for the natural pace of life. The key is to be patient, to trust the process, and to find joy in every step of the journey. Each stage of growth, each new leaf, is a milestone to be celebrated. And remember, even small acts of care, like gently dusting the leaves or rotating the pot to ensure even light exposure, can spark immense joy. These small, consistent actions contribute to the overall health and happiness of your plant, and in turn bring a sense of fulfillment to your own life. As we bid farewell for now, my hope is that you feel empowered to create a space where both you and your snake plant can truly thrive. Remember, a tidy home filled with vibrant life sparks joy within us all. If you found these tips helpful, please share the joy by liking this video and subscribing to Mind, Body and Balance for more inspiring content. Until next time, may your homes be filled with peace and the vibrant energy of thriving plants.